Here we go.
Et voilà.
The country's best food.
What's in the sauce?
People go crazy for it.
From New York to LA. Hear that sizzle?
It's the best.
Fries. Shoved into an edible bowl.
Their first reaction is how big it is.
Served in a can.
Only have eyes for Spam fries.
Donuts.
We probably were the very first donut shop to incorporate food with donuts.
Yeah, buddy.
Door nuts.
Wow.
You have to see this.
What is it?
And fried chicken.
Like I'm squeezing it and there's juice coming out of it. That's how moist it is.
This is Bite Size Coast to Coast. Fried food frenzy.
All right, am I just gonna keep eating?
First up, New York City.
People ask me what's in this cup. What's in the sauce? You know what I tell them? Magic.
That's good.
I went back to Knoxville pretty much feeling like a loser and didn't know what I was gonna do with my life at that point. And listen to me, whoever's listening out there, if there's something you wanna do and you believe in it, don't give up. Carlos. Hi, Localish. My name's Josh Gatewood, and I own a food truck in New York City called Yankee Doodle Dandies. We've been doing food trucks in New York City since 2013. I've gotten about 6 hours of sleep the last 3 days trying to get ready for Comic-Con, and you know what? We're making a lot of money.
I'm here, second day in a row, coming to Yankee Doodle Dandy.
That's so awesome. It's totally cool. Thanks, brother. Have a great day.
So the coolest thing about my truck is the backstory. So in the middle of September of 2012, I threw some stuff in my car and just left New York. I went back to Knoxville, pretty much feeling like a loser and didn't know what I was gonna do with my life at that point. I figured, what's the best way to get out of my situation? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I got a phone call that Monday and says, hey, this is Taylor from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. She says, you're on the show on Thursday. And I barely had enough money to get back up there. I said, oh crap. So I took a mega bus from Knoxville, Tennessee, back to New York. But I'd like to set them up here in New York. I'd like to start my own all-American Southern fried chicken restaurant, all organic. I like to
very
call it
nice.
Yankee Doodle Dandies to fit the all-American motif. So that's the plan what I'm gonna do when I win the million. I won some money on the game show. I didn't win enough for a restaurant, so what I get? I got a food truck.
This chicken is delicious.
So if you come to Yankee Doodle Dandies, the thing you want to try is obviously our chicken tenders. It says it all over the truck, the best chicken tenders you'll ever eat. They're marinated, then brined, and we hand bread them in the truck, fry them in oil, and they come out crispy. This right here is the magic Spirit of 76 sauce. People ask me what's in this cup. What's in the sauce? You know what I tell them? Magic.
That's good.
I'm just grateful to live where we do. And that's what I love about the food truck business, is that it represents the American dream. You got people from every which corner of the globe. I can go up and down this line of trucks right here, and there's people from so many different countries going after the American dream. Listen to me, whoever's listening out there. If there's something you want to do and you believe in it, don't give up.
From New York to Chicago, and fries in an edible bowl.
There you go.
Their first reaction is how big it is. And then you realize they come back and bring friends and it becomes a big like showpiece because something they've never seen before anywhere. I am Anastasia Berry, part owner of Suzys in Chicago, on Montrose in Albany Park. We have been family owned and operated since 1974. We specialize in grilled chicken sandwiches, Italian beef, steak burgers, over 60 different flavors of shakes, and of course our most popular cheese fry bowl. The fry bowl is actually a fried tortilla shell, and it becomes the form of a bowl. We use our fresh cut fries and then put cheddar cheese all on the top, aged cheddar cheese sauce, and then any topping you can think of. We put everything from chicken to bacon to Polish. Hey, if we can make it and if it fits, we'll do it. We have to make them daily. We must make over 300 to 400 a week. It's usually a share with a friend, come in the afternoon. You may want to eat the whole thing yourself. They keep coming back for more, and it's been a major staple for 30 plus years and will continue to do so. It's the best. It's filling, it tastes great, it's something different that nobody has, and you can brag about it. It's something that you can only get here at Suzys Drive-In.
From fries to chicken, and a staple in Pennsylvania.
We're not your typical fast food restaurant.
This is a family-owned business that has been around forever.
It reminds me of the Brady Bunch, like I'm kind of locked in time.
What you see is from 1974.
It's seasoned perfectly.
Food's always good, it's very consistent.
Consistency is the key.
I don't want to say that it's just good, because it's not just good, it's fantastic.
It is custom made to order exactly what you want.
All right, am I just going to keep eating? Philly Food Girl. I'm here with Speckle. We're in beautiful Collegeville, Pennsylvania at Specs, and we're gonna eat some roasted chicken.
Hello, Specs. Might take the order?
It was originally opened in 1953 in Limerick. We opened a second location here in Collegeville in 1965, and now have just this location.
Tomorrow at 11:30.
Well, I am Randy Landis. Well, I am the owner, but I work hands-on every day. I grill cook every day, and ordering, repairs, it's a daily thing.
Thank you. So I've never been here before, and I've been eagerly awaiting to try this roasted chicken. So the first thing I get, I'm a salt person, is the salt right on my tongue. It's really crispy. It's so moist. I don't want to say that it's just good, because it's not just good, it's fantastic. Like, I'm squeezing it and there's juice coming out of it. That's how moist it is. I'm just gonna go for it. That's the best chicken I've ever had in my life. I've never, honest to God, had chicken like this in my life.
It's marinated. It is coated with a very light flour-based coating. It's ready to cook at that point. We offer one kind of chicken, and it's roasted chicken. Regular fried chicken is basically just deep fried. Ours is deep fried under pressure. So the chicken cooks from raw to completely cooked in about 10 minutes. Regular fried chicken takes upwards of 20 minutes to cook.
Hot, it's crispy. It doesn't compare to any chain, anything that I've ever had in my life. Even down south when I've traveled, not even close.
Everything's homemade fresh. It's not stamped out, and it's not assembly line. It is custom made to order exactly what you want.
It's seasoned perfectly. It's cooked perfectly. It's good.
I like to bite it because it's very crispy and hard.
We're unique because we're not your typical fast food restaurant. There's people that come from an hour away to come here. They tell us, we just drove an hour to come get your chicken, and everything in between. We have a lot of locals. A lot of people have been coming here for a lot of years, and that's our basis of our business, is family-oriented, and we treat them that way when they come in.
I venture to guess exactly like it was when it opened.
We had a fire here in 1973, which took out the back half of the building. We remodeled and reopened in 1974. So what you see is from 1974.
It's got a charm to it. I don't feel like it's been here so long that it's just, you know, outdated in a way that I think it's gross. It's not, it's wonderful.
My biggest thing is don't fix it if it's not broke.
Oh, that was an amazing meal, and the best thing about fried chicken is that I can take the rest of it home with me. And Speckle too.
Deep fried canned meat is next. Spam fries are taking over San Fran.
Just try it.
These are delicious.
It's the best.
And later, we're digging into the K2 door nut.
Oh my God, this thing is huge. It looks like a mountain.
No way you can climb this dessert alone.
Who's gonna get the biggest piece?
Yeah, it's you.
You're watching Bite Size Coast to Coast.
I absolutely recommend it.
We're headed to San Fran.
I only have eyes for Spam fries. I want everybody to come here and not think about work, not think about anything else. Our signature is the Spam fries. We order about 200 cans of Spam in a week. People come here, they don't even look at the menu. So good. So good. Right when they sat down, they just order Spam fries. We cut the Spam into fries, and then we put egg wash so the panko will stick to the spam, and then we fry it. So it's really, really light, golden brown. So when you eat it, it's not too salty, and it's very, very comforting. We present the spam fries in the spam cans. It comes with 3 different sauces: sriracha mayo, garlic, aioli, and ketchup. A lot of people never tried spam. We actually have some customers here who's like, what's spam? And then we explain to them, and they're like, just try it. And then once they try it, they really love it.
I've never had spam before, and I was pleasantly surprised. These are delicious.
It's the best.
Cheers!
Hula Hoops is a tiki sports restaurant and bar, so when people come to Hula Hoops, they feel like they are on vacation. We decorate the place where it's very tropical. Even the artists that play here, they play island reggae, island songs, acoustic covers. We have the private lounge right there, so everybody just like get together, drink happy hour, drink some cocktails, and then they feel like they're somewhere in the islands. We serve a lot of Polynesian-inspired cuisine and also tiki drinks. Some of our signature drinks are the Hula Hoops Piña Paradise. It comes in a pineapple boat. The Coco Loco, it comes in a coconut shell with a smoky effect. And we also have a Ube Martini, which is very, very popular. All the presentation that we do here, it's very unique for each item. We want to make sure that everything looks good, everything's Instagrammable, everything looks nice. So when we present it to the customer, it's very beautifully done.
From San Fran to Chicago, and a taste of New Mexico.
When you first put the sopapilla dough into the fryer, it puffs up like a puffer fish, and that vessel is used to split open and stuff. It's nice, crispy, and steaming, and it's chewy on the inside and nice and crispy and flaky on the outside. Even on the coldest winter days, in the middle of Chicago's winters, you can have a little bit of sunshine with a nice warm sopapilla from the state of New Mexico. My name is Leonard Sanchez. I'm the general manager here at Flo Cafe and Bar in Westtown in Chicago, Illinois. Flo is a southwestern restaurant. Primarily food is from the state of New Mexico. We get hatch green chili shipped to us straight from New Mexico. We specialize here and are famous for here at Flo is our stuffed sopapillas. I moved here to Chicago about 17 years ago from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Sopapillas are kind of a staple in New Mexican food. They're not only served stuffed or as a dessert, but they're actually kind of like the bread of New Mexico. Whenever you order any kind of entree or any kind of dish, they always bring you a big giant bowl of sopapillas that you kind of tear open, put a little honey on. It's a vehicle for either savory or sweet dishes. We stuff ours with braised chicken, our house-made chorizo, a little bit of black beans, we do sauteed veggies, there's always a cheese involved, and then that's gonna be finished with either New Mexico red chili, hatch green chili sauce, or we do Christmas, which is a little bit of both. A lot of people from the state of New Mexico that live now in the Midwest are super excited. Most people, the first time they have a sopapilla, they're pleasantly surprised. The same way our sopapillas blow up in the fryer, we want them to blow up here in the city of Chicago.
This croissant and donut mashup has people going nuts in LA.
My husband created this monster mountain of deliciousness.
That's next. And later,
got an order for Tommy?
This food truck in Texas is slinging waffles and fried chicken to the masses.
I had to go eat like every waffle I could find in America that was popular to make the perfect waffle.
You're watching Bite Size Coast to Coast.
It was really good. Do you want some?
Let's head to LA.
The reaction to the K2 is insane. When we present it to the table, you get so much excitement. You get other people looking to see, what is it? My name is Tiffany Sepetchin, and my husband Rafi and I own Pandora Bakery. We have a sister store in the south of France. We have like a fun hybrid type of menu. We make everything fresh from scratch. So the K2 doornut was created by my husband.
First time I made it for somebody and he looked at it, oh my God, this thing is huge, it looks like a mountain.
So we called it K2. We created a doornut after Pandora with the croissant donut, and knowing that we had all the French fresh pastry creams, my husband created this monster mountain of deliciousness.
Who's gonna get the biggest piece?
Yeah, it's you, since you asked.
Oh no!
It has our doornut, which is our croissant layered dough.
Nice and golden, so they're ready to go. We use 3 donuts and we split them in halves, we open them, and then we fill them.
And then we feature a big dollop of vanilla pastry cream, and then we just keep layering it with chantilly, fresh chantilly. Chantilly is just French cream. It's whipped cream.
Bananas and strawberries And now we put them on top of the other.
And then he puts on the top Fruity Pebbles. I'm a mom of 3 kids, so everybody needs to have Fruity Pebbles on top of it.
Breakfast of champions, marshmallows, homemade whipped cream here, meringues. This is sugar-free, of course. Et voila.
All right, here we go.
People's reaction when they see it, it's like, wow.
That's good. You took a big bite. You can tell it's fresh.
It's still like warm too.
The donut's really good.
It's very like rich too.
Most people eat it by fork, but I've seen people get savage and eat it like a donut.
Something definitely shared though.
Yeah, you can't eat this alone. You need some helpers.
From LA to Houston and this food truck.
Waffle Bus tastes amazing.
What can I get for you, man?
With the chicken and the waffles.
Our catchphrase is every day I'm waffling.
The waffle's really nice and crispy.
Welcome to the Waffle Bus, one of Houston's most famous food trucks.
There's nothing like the Waffle Bus.
It was really good. Do you want some?
I grew up in the city of Houston. I love to eat. I always had a dream of opening a restaurant. Restaurant's not easy to get into, so I thought the food truck world would be a great way to start. There's taco trucks everywhere, so I thought about doing something different. Chicken and waffles is a huge staple in the South.
You got an order for Tommy?
And what better way than to eat it on the go as in a chicken and waffle sandwich?
I mean, I'm a fan of chicken and waffles, so to have them both together at the same time just makes it that much better.
Our whole thing about making waffle sandwiches is to make it easy and portable. But how hard could it be to make a waffle? But who knew it would be that hard? I had to go eat like every waffle I could find in America that was popular to make the perfect waffle. And after like hundreds of recipes, it came out the perfect waffle, crispy on the outside and light and airy on the inside. The secret to a great waffle is balance. We grind our own flour in it, so you can't get this waffle anywhere else. Perfectly golden brown. Our chicken and waffle is actually our #1 bestseller. It's what we're really known for. We got our chicken breast, 7 inches, buttermilk brine for 24 hours, and we deep fry it and put it into our fresh, crispy, and light, airy waffle. People go crazy for it. You know, they grab it, eat it on the go. They never had anything like it.
I absolutely recommend it.
I've never had anything like it, and I've been going here for 3 years, so.
It's the crunch of the waffle, honestly.
And just to use the whole concept of waffles instead of bread.
Yum. I like the sauce. It's really good. It's like kind of spicy.
One of the things we're known for is the frieder. It's the only place you can get it. A frieder is a slider, but with a waffle fry as the bun. One day I was just looking at a waffle fry and like, this looks like a little hamburger bun. Let me try to make this into sliders. And we can't just call it sliders, so the word frieder came up. Fry, slider, just put it together, and that's how you get a frieder.
I got the chicken fritters. I've never seen this before. It's great. The chicken is really good.
Greatness, that's what it is.
We're actually the most followed truck on social media in Houston. We have about 15,000 followers on Twitter, about 11,000 on Instagram. People are proud to know the Waffle Bus is from Houston.
It's kind of a one-of-a-kind food truck.
I love the Waffle Bus.
We've grown so much as a food truck. This is actually our 4th truck right behind me. We're contracted by the University of Houston. We go to Reliant Stadium, Minute Maid Park. Any big event in Houston, you can basically expect to see the Waffle Bus.
Everybody will make a line outside of it, no matter where it is. It's the best mode of transportation with the best kind of food, Waffle Bus. Like, what else can you ask for, you know?
It feels great because from where I began, I never expected to come to this point, something that Houston's very proud of. People should come try the Waffle Bus is because it's something you can't get anywhere else. We try to be innovative. There really isn't anyone else in America that really does what we do.
That's great. That's amazing. That's real good.
This retired firefighter is turning up the heat with these sweet treats in Houston.
I'm kind of creative.
Kind of an eclectic place. They have something for everybody.
Where else can you get these gourmet donuts and the great food?
That's next. You're watching Bite Size Coast to Coast.
Don't fix it if it's not broke.
One last stop in Houston.
Eclectic place. They have something for everybody.
Hamburger. Chicken waffles.
Hello, my name is Raymond Pena with Pena's Donuts and Diner. The way I got started in the donut business is my mom owned a local franchise, and my dad, so he was a great cook. And then, of course, I became a Houston firefighter for 20 years. And in between that, we were trying to do the donut business. It was started back in 1996. So I'm kind of creative, and I wanted to do the same thing with my donuts. And where else can you get these great, delicious gourmet donuts, regular donuts, and then you have the great food. When I was a kid growing up, my mom, when she came home from work, would be bringing these big boxes of donuts. We had 9 brothers and sisters, so we loved the weekends when she brought the donuts, just in the blood. We opened the first one and we sold it in 2000, and it was a challenge because my wife had a full-time job working with NASA. Of course, me with the Houston Fire Department. We opened another one and it ended up being the same conflict between the 2 jobs. We actually sold that location also. In 2010, I was, retired, so we opened Peña's Donut Heaven and Grill. And then 2017, we opened up Peña's Donuts and Diner. It's more of a combination sit-in counter experience.
Yeah, buddy.
The combination, like I said, is nothing else like it.
They've got really good food. Everything that I've had here has been really good.
We probably were the very first donut shop anywhere to incorporate food with donuts. We kind of experimented the donuts. We tried to do some combinations, and we have several different donut sandwiches.
They have all kind of specialty donuts, like on Friday the 13th, Jason Donuts or Astro's Donuts. And my students absolutely adore when I come in with a bunch of donuts or donut holes for them. Not only are they delicious, but they're fun.
The reason I went with this concept here was my dad. He was a great chef. I learned a lot of cooking from my dad. It's my community. My kids went to school in the area. I've been here for over 30 years. I found a great partner, Aldo Salazar. We always like to have fresh, great food, because that's how my dad would want it. And everything he did was fresh. Everything he did was with love, and that's what we do.
What's your favorite spot to grab a bite or two? Tell us on social media.